Hi everyone, here is a 5-minute video update of my recent developments on the RDAS project. So, the makerspace that I'm currently involved with was able to get an other mill, so I started to create circuit boards on it finally. This is an L293D motor controller breakout board. This one, the trace width was a little bit too small, so I quickly created a second version, and it still sort of blows my mind how if you have access to one of these machines, then you're able to rapidly create electronics for your robot. I just wish I could have this all the time so that I could continuously do this throughout the year. Next up is the actual structure itself. So I worked on creating the accessory panel for the sides, and then that allows these vertical stands to be added, which will hold the controller boards. And right now I'm considering this sort of sliding press fit design for the controller holding the boards, and in the future I would refine this so that the boards could slide in easily. For securing this, probably just hot glue or epoxy for now, but it is held in there quite well with friction. For folding, this is something that I have to work on, and it could possibly be solved right now with the revisions of this vertical piece, is the wheel hitting that. The wheel is also, or wheel and motor is also on this accessory panel for this larger side, aka side B, and these are the snap fit connectors. In the previous video I mentioned I would be evaluating different types of snap fit connectors, basically just PET versus PLA. It turned out PLA won because the PET was too flexible, so it was very easy to tear off the piece that it was trying to hold. And with PLA, that does not happen. It's actually funny because the results that I saw from the PET filament were similar to that of the Ninja Flex when I was trying to make squish fit connectors instead of squish fit connectors instead of snap fit connectors. There's a lot of variations of connectors out there, or that you could do. Kind of varies. Here is an example of how the panels fold next to the vertical pieces. It still seems to be doing quite well. For the boards, I added on the the breakout for one of the connectors because this connector did not fit onto that board with the right housing for the jumper wires, I guess you could say. Basically what I'm talking about is this thing. And that is it for now. I still have more work to do on the connectors for all of these boards, which is going to be tricky because not tricky, just tedious, because I have to make sure that everything is correct and going to the proper pins. So it may involve, instead of the cable that looks like this, one that would have some wires that cross over between each other or something. Of course, also finishing off these vertical connectors and wiring the whole robot essentially, and also making the sensor panel. Alright, thanks for watching. It's a little less than 20 hours to go until the deadline for submitting your projects on fablabs.io, so if you have the chance, check out my RDAS project on there.